Well, hi Leos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of this reading. For Leo's universe, what can they expect coming up in their lives? One more shuffle, please. For Leos, what can they expect coming up in their lives? There you are, right off the bat, as the Queen of Wands. Ooh. There you are right here as the Strength card. So Leos, the overall energy of your reading here is the Four of Wands. This is about a divine soulmate relationship. You see the 1111 there? And those are all wands. Wands are fire energy. So this is a card of union between two people with happiness and joy. This can be a card of marriage. There's a lot of passion involved in this card, being that it is the Four of Wands. So this surrounds your entire reading. Let's find out why. Up here in your highest energy is the Queen of Wands, male or female. All the cards are male or female. But this is passion again. The Queen of Wands has a lot of passion. This tells me you are a very passionate person. You could be passionate about gardens. You can be passionate about wildlife, pets, cats, dogs, whatever. You could also be very passionate in your relationships. But the Queen of Wands is holding this staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. So these are the two highest cards in your reading, the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So this so far tells me that you're ready. You want to head towards a union between somebody else, you and someone else, with joy and happiness and lots of love. And there's lots of passion here. I really feel the passion coming through this time. Next to the Queen of Wands, I have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is what I call the card of enlightenment, because the head is all lit up. All the blood is rushing to the head. So I look around this card, the Hanged Man, and I see the Queen of Wands first off, which we've already read. I see the Four of Wands, which we've already read. And there's confusion right on the other side of the Hangman. So, you know, there is confusion. You want to move forward is what I'm seeing here. You're ready to move forward into this loving commitment with somebody very divine, with a soulmate. But you have confusion going on. And I think your confusion here, since this Two of Pentacles is juggling the Pentacles. And look, those ships are just bobbing around on the ocean. It's kind of like shaky waters. You know, highs and lows and highs and lows. You're confused. And I think it's about the Pentacles. So I think you're confused on whether or not this relationship can last. The commitment, the security, and the stability. So you've been reaching out to the universe for answers on moving forward in a relationship that you do have a lot of passion for, and it is with a divine soulmate. Under the Queen of Wands is another fire sign. This is Sagittarius, the card for Sagittarius. Temperance now is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They've been mixing this potion back and forth, back and forth. They're trying to get you balanced, because see, you're unbalanced right now, according to this reading. And I think it's over the stability of moving forward in this relationship with someone you truly care about. You have 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. And so Temperance is trying to get both feet on the land so you can make informed decisions about your life. So your guardian angels and spirit guides are working really hard on, you know, helping you to get balance. And I think you've been reaching out to the universe about this, because the Hangman is here, and that is a very spiritual card. On the other side of the Four of Wands is the Page of Swords. You have your guard up. It's because of the confusion. It's right under the Two of Pentacles. So you're like looking for things. You're hyper aware of everything that goes on, everything that's said, everything that is done with the soulmate, because you're just not sure. You're about moving forward with this soulmate. Well, I'm going to keep reading. Let's see what we can get out of this. You're not swinging the sword, so you're not really cutting out this relationship, but you are on guard and you are very aware of what takes place around you, or even if it's not around you, about this soulmate. This is what's throwing you off balance. So your sword is up, you know, and Temperance is trying to get you balanced. So actually Temperance is trying to get you the answers that you need to, you know, put down these pentacles and just stop juggling those pentacles. Under Temperance is the Devil card. This is the card for Capricorn, only because of the horns, all right? So Capricorn might be strong in your chart someplace, or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But what it is, the energy is totally different, is toxic. This is toxic energy. This is like being tied to something else through someone that you care about. See how these two are chained together? This other person that's in this card could actually be a thing, like it could be an addiction. It could be just an interfering person. It could be a third party. But there is toxic energy associated with this relationship. And I think that's what you're trying to get balanced over. I think this is what threw you off balance. So you're feeling something toxic. And I don't know if you even know what it is. It's to me, I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess comes out. To me, so far, it feels like you kind of suspect that there might be a reason not to move further in this relationship. You're very confused. You might be confronted with the offer of moving forward, or even just staying in it. So let's read on. Next to the Devil card is the Strength card. Here you are. Oh, and I just got through, so I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess shows up. Well, here is the infinity symbol, which the High Priestess is all about. And this is intuition and knowing, okay? So your intuition is telling you something. This is what's got you confused. You may know something, okay? Maybe something you've heard, it's just something you know, or it's just your intuition. So what this card is all about, the Strength card, is knowing what you have to do or you need to do, and finding the strength and the courage to do it. Well, it sits right under the Four of Wands. So your soulmate, this connection, this union between two people who love each other and are soulmates, and next to the Devil energy. Two entirely contrasting cards. So what this is telling me now is follow your intuition, okay? Let your intuition guide you, and you will be able to find the strength to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing in this relationship. Now, Temperance is here, and they're really trying to help you get balanced, because right now it feels like you're just way off balance. Next to the Strength card is the Six of Wands, and this is under the Page of Swords. This is a card of success. So I think things are going to work out. Whatever this is, you're going to figure out how to handle it, how to, for you. I have a whole half of the reading to go, so I'm going to get a lot more information here. But this is a card of total success, people celebrating your achievements in love. This is a wreath on the staff here. And this wreath, it stands for engagement. It just stands for, union. It's just celebration and love. That's what it is. It's success. Now, if this was a financial reading, it would be success in finances. But we are not talking about finances here. I can definitely see that. So, just follow your intuition and find the strength to get yourself rebalanced, to get both feet on the ground so that you are confident that you're making the right decision in moving forward with this divine soulmate. Let me take out the second part of this reading. I know we'll get more information. For Leos, please. Universe, what can they expect coming up in their lives for Leo? Now, if this is sounding like your reading, it probably is. If it's not sounding like your reading, it probably is not. And I advise to check your moon sign because that is your emotional side. So let's get reading here. I have the Nine of Cups in your highest energy line. Nine of Cups, that's a lot of love. This is, to me, it's like you're not sure whether or not you want to hand those cups out. There's a lot of love there. See how this person is protecting all those cups of love? You know you have it. You love this person, okay? But you're just not sure if you want to totally give yourself to them. All male or female, like I say, all these cards. So you're kind of in the state of protecting that love, knowing it's there. There's going to be a lot of communication going on. This is texting, emails, video chat, however you do it through the airways. Back and forth with your soulmate. And here's your soulmate. You might have known your soulmate since childhood, since this card came out. There is a flower in that cup. It's a very sweet energy, but you have definitely known this person from other lifetimes. There is just no doubt. And that's the connection that you feel. But it does look like you're going to have this conversation about your misgivings or your fears or your thoughts about this relationship moving farther. And it has something to do with this toxic energy. I think you're confused about it. And I do think it needs to come out in the open up here for this relationship to continue on. And I think you know that because the Strength card is here. And I think you will find the strength to just have this conversation. And I think that's going to help you get balanced. I have the Two of Wands under the Nine of Cups. This is next to the Page of Swords. So this is you. And you're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings in one hand and a world in the other hand. So you're ready for a new life cycle. You're standing there. You're not moving though. I mean, see, you have your staff here with the Queen of Wands. You're not moving, but you do want a fresh start and new beginning. I just don't see the movement yet. So I think the only movement so far that I see coming up is having this conversation with your soulmate about your thoughts here that have you a little confused. So you do want to move forward into a new life cycle with your soulmate. You're confused about love. This is part of the confusion right here. That's why you're kind of like, you don't know if you want to hand out all your love. You've probably been in other relationships that didn't work out. All these cups have something else in them. So there wasn't enough room for love. So this causes confusion. And this is another reason why you need to have this truthful, honest conversation, this back and forth with your soulmate. Because you do want to move forward with them. It's just that you're confused. You're confused all over the place here. And you need to get things out in the open, which is the Moon card, right next to the Seven of Cups. This is all about getting things out in the open. Night turning to day, things being revealed, exposed. And so it's right below the soulmate card of the Six of Cups and right next to the Seven of Cups. So yes, that's what all this conversation is going to do, is get things out in the open. That's really going to help. This is the card for Pisces, by the way. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or in somebody else's chart around this reading. Under the Two of Wands is the Four of Cups. Next to the Six of Wands. on these card for success and love and people celebrating here, and under you wanting to move into a new life cycle. I think you have this fear, it feels like, that if you were to come through with this conversation of, you know, your doubts or your these thoughts that you're having that are kind of holding you back from giving yourself fully, that they might reject your love. Well, they're not going to. This relationship is moving forward. Honesty is always the best policy, truly, except when it comes to little things like your hair looks all screwed up today, you know. But this is like you're afraid that they might not reach for your love anymore. You don't even know if you want to hand them the love anymore. See, there's 9 cups up here, and there's one you're trying to hand, and you're afraid that they might reject your love after you have this conversation. So you're worried. You're a worrywart. You're worrying a lot about moving forward in this relationship. So you really have to communicate. Definitely. You're feeling stuck in this energy. These pentacles are just weighing you down. It is a lot about security and stability here. And it is a lot about the commitment. So it's just really weighing you down whether or not you want to go through with this or stay in this relationship. You've actually reached out to the universe and you've sought your path forward. Like, what is my path forward? Is my path forward with this soulmate? Or is there another path I should be on? You're very confused. The universe hears you. They're shining the lantern on a couple of things here. We got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, how you're feeling stuck. They do understand you feel stuck. You don't know what to do. It's weighing you down. And it's under the moon about, you know, things being exposed, brought to the surface. You know, night turning to day. So they're shining the lantern on, you know, come out with it. Have this conversation, and according to reading these cards, everything is going to work out beautifully. I just feel like you are in a state of worriness, that you are unbalanced, and your guardian angels and spirit guides are here to help, and they're trying to motivate you to, I think, have this conversation with your soulmate so that, you know, things can get balanced again. So we can get rid of that 2 of Pentacles over there. You know, we can get rid of the 7 of Cups. Let's take out one more card for this reading, Leo. Hang on to those. The 3 of Swords. You're very worried you're going to wind up getting hurt. You're worried that there's a third party, maybe, that there is something interfering because we have these 2 cards. Or you're worried that we'll end up that way. But right now, you do feel this sadness. You do feel it because you're worried about it. And it's really causing you to be off balance. And, you know, they'll pick up on that too. They should pick up on that because you have a very close connection. This is a very strong connection. You might even be pulling back because of your indecisiveness, like with this relationship. So yeah, have that conversation. It looks like it's going to solve everything here by coming out with it. I know you're afraid to do it by looking at these cards, but this is something that needs to be done. This is your life. So this is your reading, Leo, and best wishes, and thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.